Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's KionnaSharice, and today I'm here with my first, I guess, sort of tutorial for my channel. I do sort of show makeup looks on here, but I never did like a dedicated actual tutorial. And I think I've been kind of steering away from them because I just felt like, I'm not a makeup artist. I don't know if I could say I'm doing a tutorial. I don't know, it just felt, I guess, I don't know if I wouldn't say I didn't have the confidence for it, because I feel like I know what I'm doing. I'm not like I can't do super looks, but I can make myself look good. And I can just show y'all what I do, so that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I do feel like in a lot of my videos, I do have a lot of tips, but when I edit them, I'll kind of cut them out because I feel pretentious. I don't know. I'm just like, who am I to say this? But you know what? That's kind of what I'm here for. I definitely feel like I can do some okay makeup, okay? Well, better than okay. I can do some good makeup. So it's time to start with the tutorials, especially because I need to go on a no-buy. I haven't officially claimed it, but that's what I need to do. So to test the waters in this first video or two videos, I haven't decided if I'm just gonna make one long video or make it two parts, but this is like I just gotta get ready quick, but I wanna look better than I do, but I don't have that kind of time makeup. So this, in real life, this daytime one will only take me 5 to 10 minutes. So this is a look I would do, like for example, I'm about to film a try-on haul. I'm gonna do it for TikTok and not an actual YouTube video because I just don't feel like it. But something real light where I just wanna look a little brighter, a little something, but I don't want actual lot of makeup on. I don't want an actual lot of makeup. Ooh, I don't want a lot of makeup on because I don't want to accidentally get it on any clothes, because if I don't like something, it's going back and I can't do that with a makeup stain. So yeah, I'll do it for something like that. If I'm just going out in the day, I don't really do much just to go to like Target or something, but if I'm maybe going to the movies or going out to eat or sitting outside, and I just want a little something that I don't want to be worried about sweating it off because it's hot out now, of course. And yeah, this is gonna be that look. So first off, if we're going outside, we need some sunscreen. I'm currently using, well, I use it a lot, the Supergoop Play SPF 50. It's more of a lotion consistency. And as far as like makeup prep, I have oily combination skin, so I don't need a moisturizer under this. Today, since it's been a while since I got ready, I did put a hydrating serum on. But yeah, you can just use this just as your moisturizer if you're oily and it's hot outside. But if you have dry skin, continue as normal, but we can put some SPF on. More than that. Make sure you got a good layer. Get them ears. Also, we need to get that neck. And if my chest is gonna be exposed, I will put more on my chest as well. All right, there we go. If you didn't know, you're supposed to let your sunscreen sit for like 10-ish minutes. The bottle will tell you for how long, because sunscreen doesn't really absorb as much as it dries down like a paint. So you want that kind of to dry down before you start adding makeup, just FYI. But of course, I'm not actually going anywhere today. I don't use a primer when I'm doing a quick look like this because I will not be using foundation. I don't feel like I need anything to stick to it. And honestly, I generally use primers more, how can I say? You don't need to use a primer just to use a primer. I'm usually using it for like pore filling benefits or mattifying benefits, but honestly, your moisturizer or whatever you use is probably enough. But I still buy primers because it's fun. So we're just gonna go with the sunscreen. Now, as you can see, it makes me look pretty, I say it looks dewy. Like, I like how this looks, so that's why I roll with it. If you don't like all this, you can use a different sunscreen, of course, that is more mattifying, but I like the kind of glow for this easy breezy look. And honestly, for this whole look today, it's not really the products that matter. Of course, I'm gonna list them down below, but it's more so just the type of products that I'm looking for to give me my look. So the next thing I'm gonna do is my brows. I take a little brow brush and brush them up. And then I will take a eyebrow pencil. If my eyebrows are pretty full looking, like I just got them done recently, I may not fill them in. Like I don't really need to fill them in right now, but I'll do it for demonstration purposes. I personally like to use a brow pencil that, I don't even know what's going on here, that has like the thick, this feels, I gotta, wow, that has like the thick triangle kind of shape, because I feel like it's really quick and I'm trying to be quick here. So I will just like quickly put this on. I'm not going to put as much at the front though, just to kind of give that gradient effect. You don't want it to look too much like a block. Something like that, so you can see. It's like when you're putting it on, you don't really see it, but when I compare it to the other brow, I'm like, oh, okay, there it is. So I'm doing the other one. And then I'll put on a brow gel. Now, if my brows are looking already good and full, like I mentioned, I'll just go straight to the brow gel. And there we have it. We will not be cleaning them up with concealer because we don't have that kind of time. But next up will be concealer. I like to use the Fenty Bright Fix for this purposes. I like to use the Fenty Bright Fix for this purpose, but you just want like a light concealer. I like this one because it does dry down, and the area of my face, it doesn't get oily, so it's not gonna move. So just like a lightweight concealer that doesn't move, and I'm only gonna put it under my eyes to give it that little brightening. And if you have a little more time, you might can spot conceal a few things. So you have a little pimple there and have some dark spots from another older breakout. So you could do it like that, but like I said, we don't have time, so I'm not really gonna do that. I do acknowledge that even though I have a couple little things, generally my skin is pretty clear, so I am able to, I don't want to say get away with it, because if your skin isn't as clear, you can definitely do this too, but I know you may not feel as comfortable, so I do acknowledge that to do this kind of look, my skin is generally clear of things. I'm going to take some of the Bright Fix, and you can put it on the back of your hand or just dot it underneath. And that's might be a little too much. I'll wipe it off if needed. So one thing I make sure to do, right under those little fine lines I have under my eye, if you can see it, I try to avoid that with the concealer. I get real close to it, but I don't fill in those lines because that will crease. So I just try to get real close to it, but not get the product all in there because I'm not setting this. So pretty much everything with this look, I'm not going to be using any brushes other than the brush I use to brush my brows. How many times can you say brush in a sentence? Everything else will pretty much be my fingers. So I'm gonna blend it out with, I just do my index finger. And as I'm blending, I'm trying, I don't know if I'm succeeding, but I'm trying to keep it generally in this area. So I don't want it to go too far out, which I would do with my regular concealer because it works out with the other products. But to make it look more just natural, I'm just trying to attempt to stay in this zone. Like I can tell that's too much product, so I'm gonna wipe that off. And to try to get the edges blended nicely, I'll just kind of like try to just tap that edge and kind of, it's almost like I'm bringing it back in. Ignore that, I know what I'm doing. But like kind of tapping that edge and bringing it up, because you don't want it to keep spreading further, and you don't want it to not blend in with the face, especially if it's not your exact match. And if I got a little too much on, I will, like, I'll wipe the sides of my nose off because it'll kind of start going up there. And then just give it a nice little, try to blend at the edges. It's not that noticeable. And this is how that looks. think it looks okay. It did take me longer because I definitely put too much on. I should have put it on the back of my hand, trying to be fancy and put the applicator on my face. I just like, it did spread up a little bit under my eye more than I wanted, but like, it's gonna be fine. Everything's fine. We're under control right now, I promise. So your next step is gonna be your favorite cream or liquid blush. I'm gonna use one from Rare Beauty today, and we're gonna do that just to give a little color to the face. It gives it just a little zhuzh, I guess. We're gonna go pretty light-handed because usually if I'm using a liquid blush or something, it's gonna get covered by the powder, so it's gonna get toned down, but it's not gonna get toned down. So the color you have is the color you have. So you just wanna just be cognizant of how much you're putting on. Also blending this with my fingers. I did wipe off my hands a little bit from the concealer, but honestly, it's not even that big of a deal. So kind of bring it in a little bit, but bring it up to the hairline. Whatever blush placement you like. I feel like that looks pretty good. It might be a little much, but honestly, it's okay. And that's really it for the face. What I want to point out is, one, I usually put concealer around my mouth when I'm doing a full look, but I'm not doing that today because I don't think it's a big deal. And also that the oily parts of my face, the worst parts, my forehead and my nose, have no product on them, except for, you know, the SPF, but no product because we don't need to, we're not doing that. So if I have time, I don't even always do this, but just if I feel like it, I will take a mascara and we'll put that on quickly. Just one coat of mascara. Honestly, I really only do one coat most of the time, but it's just because like I forget that you can keep going back in if you want to. And then we're going to set the face with some setting spray, whatever you feel like. This is what I have over here, my Smashbox one, so that's what I'm gonna use. Because everything is gonna kind of dry down. I won't say that it's transfer proof or anything, but I haven't really had any issues. I might see a little, usually all in my mask, all I see is my lip gloss, which we're gonna do after this. I haven't really had much issue with anything, which is also partially why I do this like for my try on hauls, because I don't really have as like, if you literally rub the fabric against your face, of course don't do that, but I haven't had much of an issue. All that to say, we're gonna spray it down. And to finish off the look, I will just usually do a gloss, just whichever one I'm feeling that's kind of close to maybe the blush color I use. This is kind of looking like a lot of blush, but also I kind of love it. We're gonna use, well, let me see if I like it. I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty Ruby Milk Gloss. I don't know. So in real life, I don't like how this looks with the blush. I feel like it's a different tone, but what I would do is run out the door and then I would throw a different gloss in my bag. So when this wears off, I'll put on another gloss, but we're just gonna do this for now because it doesn't look bad. I gotta change it. I can't do this. This one's not much different, but I like it a little better. Enough to wrap this video up. This is Pretty Please from Fenty. I feel like I should end the video looking good, so I'm gonna put on the first outfit I'm gonna try on for the try on. Yeah. Also, the try on is gonna be from Reb Dolls. I just did a Reb Dolls haul, the collab with NAO or NA0. I'm not sure if you wanna check that out. So I was like, I don't need to do these back to back, really, because I'm expecting another haul if FedEx will ever send my package. But yeah, let me give you a little outfit, give you a thumbnail, give you something. I like them slow-mo shots, but yeah, I'm back. And ooh girl, I haven't had on a real underwire bra and so long. I feel like what Brandy said, you don't know me like you used to, because I don't know this. Things look crazy. It's giving, oh, it's giving a lot. But yeah, this is going to be one of the dresses from Reb Dolls. And actually, it's kind of like, you know what? Just see the TikTok for that. I don't know. I don't know when this is going up. I don't know what's going on. I do want to do a comparison of before and after. So hopefully I figure out how to do that. But yeah, this is the comparison. Like, I didn't do a whole lot here, but I do look just like a little bit more. I'm ready for brunch. I'm ready for the movies. I'm ready to film this TikTok. So if you like this type of video from me, please let me know and I'll be happy to do more. If you have any requests for types of looks, you can let me know that too. Actually, a long time ago, I had an idea for this is sort of a version of that series, but I was gonna do a what I would wear or how I would do my makeup for X. And this is kind of a version of that, like how I would do my makeup for daytime when I'm in a rush. So I may actually, I gotta think about that. Am I gonna make that series, how I would do my makeup for X? Y'all like that? Let me know. Yeah, I'm interested in doing that. Gotta use these products up if I'm gonna buy some more now. Wait, I said no buy. If I'm gonna buy some more in a couple months, okay? Yeah, if you liked the video, please like the video and subscribe to my channel if you aren't already, if you would like to. Yeah, I would see y'all in the next one. Bye.